Everyone, greetings and welcome to your favorite podcast channel, Nigeria Unfiltered. Shalom Mufoma is my name. I'm glad to welcome you once again. Okay, today I want to just address something trending I saw on social media. I don't know how far it has gone. I saw some leaders of thought of the Urhobo land addressing a town hall meeting as to the creation of a new state in Delta State, the WARRI State. And the proposed headquarters is Warri Urban, that is Warri Township. And the leaders were vehemently opposing that proposal by the Ichekiri leaders of thought. I just quickly want to say something. Historically, Warri is the home base of the Urhobos, the Ichekiris, and the Ijos. By that, what we're saying is that the Urhobos, they occupy over 70% of the township in Warri land. The first person that came from the Benin Empire, talking about Iginua, that is the forefather of the Ichekiri land. When he came to Warri, he met different persons there. He met the Ijos and he met the Urhobos. They were fishing and into agricultural practices. They allocated a place for him to stay, and that is Big Warri Ode Ichekiri, and that is the ancestral home of the Ichekiri people. I believe that the error or the challenge going on right now is as to who owns Warri land. I am saying that according to history, no one tribe can claim ownership to Warri. But the Urhobos, they are dominant. 70% should create a complete Delta State or a proper Delta State. So that is what I want to say to that statement, because Delta State is the oil hub of Nigeria. The largest oil reserve is in Delta State. The highest federal allocation comes to Delta State. Delta State has what it takes to self-exist. And no one tribe should be deliberately marginalizing, suppressing, and oppressing the people. According to history, Delta State belongs to the Urhobos, the Ichekiris, the Ijos, the Isokos, and the Anyama ethnic group. If there is a motion already or a bill that is talking about the creation of a Warri state from Delta State, it should be properly addressed to avoid ethnic clash. We don't want a repeat of the 1999 ethnic war. We knew what happened then in Warri, and we are begging that those persons that are proposing, the sponsors of such bill, should carefully look into the undertones and the implicit and explicit meaning of such actions. Okay, that's for that. Again, I also want to address a trending issue as to certain Urhobo persons hijacking the resources of the masses. We are not in the era of joining the bandwagon. It is either you are an activist or you are a pacifist. And a pacifist is someone, to me, I want to believe, that is enjoying the dividends of democracy or the economy is favoring. According to Chinua Achebe, until the lion learns to tell his own story, the hunter will keep taking the glory. We are simply saying that for peace to reign, let the right things start to happen. Our leaders of thoughts and leaders present should do the needful. They should stop selling the birthright of Urhobo land, of Delta State, not just the Urhobos, generally. We want to enjoy the dividends of democracy. There are a lot of things that belongs to Delta State. These things is the commonwealth of the people, and we all are saying that we want to enjoy from it. I posted something the other time. I was talking about the reformation process that needs to be carried out in INEC. Of course, it is not the job of INEC to do that. It is the legislative arm, the National Assembly. And I also want to say that our institutions in Nigeria needs to be strengthened. When we have weak institutions, implementation becomes a problem. The problem in this country is implementation. A lot of good policies have been passed, has been formulated. Some laws are being passed, but the problem is implementation, execution, carrying out of these policies. In the long run, when policies are not fully checked, fully followed, there will be a problem, there will be a gap between formulation and implementation. So what happens in that gap? It is what the public office holders should be responsible for. We, the citizens, we are holding our forts. We are ready to give constructive criticism to the government, to put them on their toes, to make them more responsible. And we are saying that Nigeria has all it takes to be the giant of Africa. We need to reawake that title, that position, and that honor. We should stop doing things that will keep putting us backward in the commonwealth of nations. Our leaders should start thinking aright. What policies are being implemented? Are they selective policies? Are they policies that satisfy a group, the aristocrats, or they are policies that satisfy the people? These and more things are begging for answers. This particular issue of electoral reforms is something that is very, very important, because a lot of things are going on. For presidential election alone, to buy some party's ticket, you need to hold over 100 million. I think the last election it was 100 million to be a presidential aspirant in PDP or APC. 100 million. They've automatically sidelined certain persons from contesting. Is it governorship election? You must at least spare over 2 to 5 something billion. Now the question now is this: let's call a spade a spade. When all these public officers invest so much in electioneering process, what do we now expect them to do? It's a business, it's a franchise. They have invested just too much in election. They can do little or nothing. And remember, different persons are sponsoring them, and this person will be begging for contracts. These are the things that are making governmental policies and implementation somewhat Herculean. We are saying as a people that this is right about time Nigeria, Delta State, where I belong to, should get it right in leadership. We are not fighting individuals. We are making is a movement, and the movement is a no to kakistocracy, and the movement is a no to gerontocracy that is not benefiting the people. We are saying that individuals with the 3 C's the character, the competence, and the capacity to deliver should be put on the poll, not some sort of sentimental ethnic bigot and what have you coming and enforcing and suppressing the popular choice of the people. We are in a democracy, not an oligarchy. And one of the fundamental principles of democracy is majority rule. The people must be heard. The voices of the people must be heard and not silenced. A lot of things needs to be said. We are talking about a federal system of government. Are we operating a federal system of government? According to the Doyen, fathers of federalism, talking about Professor Casey Ware, John Watts, federalism is built on equitable distribution and allocation of resources, and power sharing formula is entrenched in the constitution. What do we have in Nigeria? Are we really operating a federal system? It happens to be certain individuals, group, ethnic bigots have hijacked the structure. They have hijacked Nigeria, and we are saying no. We are coming with a voice, and this voice is to let our leaders know that enough is enough. We are going into a route of peaceful consultation, constructive criticism, and its paraphernalia. Juncture, James Baldwin, history is needed to chart a course for the now and the future. See you at the top. Bye.